Hello and welcome to the first video filmed in my new apartment. And if you're watching this and you're going, I didn't know you moved into a new apartment, you didn't watch the video on my main channel where, well, two videos, the first one being announcing that I was moving to a new apartment as well as other stuff that was going on, and then the second video being a tour of this apartment. So this is my new apartment. I moved I guess a week ago I moved. Yeah, I'm loving it here, and it's going to be really great for filming videos because there's a bunch of natural light right in front of my face. Don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a big picture window. And yeah, that's going to be really nice for making videos like this. I'm sure my caveman old Digital-8 camcorder really enjoys it. So there was a lot of things that happened this week, or I should say there was a lot of things that have happened recently. Last week I had blood work done. This week, 2 days ago, I saw the endocrinologist. So what were the results? First of all, and this is quite a good one, a good milestone, my testosterone is 0. I have no testosterone in my body anymore. I am hormonally neutered, which is pretty darn cool. So my spiro didn't have to be adjusted. I'm still at 175 milligrams per day. My estrogen read low again, second time in a row, and I did manage to take my last pills 24 hours before this time. But my estrogen still read low, so he has upped the estradiol from 2 milligrams per day. I'm now up to 3 milligrams per day. So I'll have blood work done again in a month, and we will see how it all plays out. But it's really cool that I'm going to be taking more estrogen now, because that means that more changes are going to be happening, and they're going to be happening at a more pronounced pace. So that should be really interesting. What else has gone on? It's kind of cool. A couple weeks ago, I saw the psychiatrist for the first time in a few months, and her and I just talked about a bunch of stuff. This was the first time I'd seen her since I started HRT, so she was really interested to know how I was coping and all that stuff. And I came dressed in one of that pretty gray top I have and a pair of jeans. And she thought I looked nice, and one of the coolest parts was at one point she was asking how I was doing with pronouns, what pronouns I was still using, and if other people were adhering to those pronouns. And I said now what my current policy is, which is that I use neutral pronouns for myself, but I tell other people they can use neutral pronouns or female pronouns, but nobody really uses female pronouns. And then we had been talking for like 15 or 20 minutes at this point, and she's like, well, take a look at this. And she showed me her clipboard that she had been writing notes on the whole time. And the whole time she was using female pronouns, so it was she, her, she, and that was so cool. That made me so happy. That made my day to see that. It was really unexpected. It was like, holy crap, a big surprise, because that was the first time that someone genuinely, well, it was the first time anyone had ever used female pronouns with me that I know of. And it was one of the first times, actually probably only the second time, that someone genuinely referred to me with pronouns other than male. So that was really cool, and I really appreciated that. It made my night. What else? I started a new job. Today's Friday, so this is my first Friday, so I started just this Monday. It's going all right. It's kind of a weird job. I won't explain what it is because it's not important to the video, but they've just sort of thrown me into this project that nobody else knows how to do, and they're like, here, see what you can do with this, good luck. And it's like, okay, so I'm kind of it's not easy. It's a little bit of a rough go trying to figure out what they want me to do and how I'm supposed to get it done. But anyway, other than that, it's fine. All my coworkers like me and I like them. But there's only one big struggle, and that's that everybody refers to me with male pronouns. Obviously, they don't know anything. I haven't told them anything, and I have no plan to tell them anything. It's only a summer job, so if this was a permanent job, yeah, I'd probably be telling people because it'd be important for my own mental health in the long run. But especially the first 2 or 3 days of this job, I was actually having a really hard time being constantly called Mr., Sir, Mr., Sir, which pretty much everybody does because this is a corporate environment. And it actually took a little bit of a toll on me. For the first couple of days this week, when I get home from work, I'd immediately jump, all day at work I'd be wearing a polo shirt and have my hair in a ponytail. And then after work, when I come back here, I'd immediately pull out my ponytail, throw a t-shirt on, throw a bra on. It was my coping mechanism. I'm getting a bit better now. It's not so hard on me anymore. These past couple of days, people calling me Sir and Mr. and all that. I'm taking it a bit better now, but for the first couple of days, it was surprisingly hard to just be referred by that throughout the workday. Luckily, my work, at least so far, hasn't involved a lot of communication with other people. I'm sort of by myself working on this project, so you don't hear it too much. If I was bolder, I would come out to them, but I'm not. I'm not that bold. Maybe the opportunity will come up. I almost hope such an opportunity would come up where I could go, by the way, this is what's going on with me. There is one nice thing though. We do have casual Fridays. So today is Friday, and I took advantage of casual Fridays, and what I did was I wore my purple striped sweater, and I wore a bra, but I removed the pads because the pads are really what makes it what make my breasts really visible. So I removed the pads, and you can see a little, if you really paid attention to me, you'd know I have abnormally large breasts for a male. But anyway, yeah, it went fine. Nobody said anything, or I didn't get weird looks. Kind of stinks because I have to use the bathroom 2 or 3 times a day at work because the spiral makes me pee constantly. And it was a little uncomfortable going into the male bathroom looking, halfway between male and female, I think, but you get used to it. Again, nobody looked at me when I walked in the bathroom. They were doing their own thing. So it wasn't a big issue. So that's that thing. The job, going all right. Had a bit of a hard time at first dealing with the male pronouns, but in the end, I think I'll be all right. The endocrinologist asked me about this, and he's like, do you think you should come out to them for the good of your own mental health? Because some people, because they have to go to work and be a man at work, it really takes a toll on their mental health. But I'm gonna keep myself in check. I think I'll be okay. Just take it day by day and see how it goes. But so far, after that first couple of days, I'm dealing a lot better. It's not really a bother to me. I'm focusing mostly on my work, which is a lot bigger bother to me than what pronouns people use. But we'll take it by year, and I don't anticipate there being any problems, so that's fine. The last thing I want to talk about in this video were 3 packs that I made to do this summer. I've made 3 packs that I hope to complete, 3 sort of milestones I hope to complete this summer. The first one is I want to lose some weight. Over the past few months, especially the past couple of months, I've gained a lot of weight. You probably wouldn't notice looking at me right now, but when I look down at myself, my stomach has really grown compared to the last couple of months. I don't really have body image issues anymore like I did as a teenager and as a kid. As a kid and through my teen years, I had really big problems. I was very overweight at that time, and it really distressed me. Through the first half of my life up to this point, I was always upset because I was fat, and hated how I looked and hated my body. Well, now since beginning to transition, even though I've gained quite a bit of weight, I don't know what I weigh. I imagine I might be close to 200 pounds, which is what I weighed as a teenager, so that's a little scary. But when I look at myself in the mirror today, I'm not back to hating my body the way I did when I was a kid. So that's certainly something that transition has probably helped a lot with. So it's purely for a health reason. I want to try and lose that weight that I've gained over the past few months. Hopefully I can make it happen. It'll be easier to make happen now because where I'm living in this new spot, I'm not using the buses anymore. I'm closer to downtown and I walk everywhere I need to go. School is a 30-second walk away from here. Work is a 25-minute walk away from here. The grocery store is a 5-minute walk away from here. It's really awesome. And so, yeah, I walk everywhere I go now, and that's a really great start. I probably won't do anything drastic like start going to the gym or anything because frankly I hate doing that, but I think if I can get a lot of walking in, which I think I'll definitely do this summer, that ought to help a lot. But yeah, that's the first pact I have, is to lose some weight just for my own health, and yeah, it'll make me look better for sure. The second pact is I want to start hair removal, laser hair removal. We have a laser clinic here in town that has like a 90% discount for transgender women, which is totally awesome, and that's one of the many reasons I love this city so much. Laser hair removal is expensive. It's like, I know it's at some places in the States, you'll pay like $1,000 a session or something like that. It's really nuts. This clinic here, the full price is, and it's a professional laser treatment clinic, the full price there is something like, I don't know, $250, $275 or something like that per session. They have a discount for trans women. If I remember right, it's $25 a session. Holy crap, who wouldn't, what trans woman wouldn't take advantage of that? So I want to start that this summer. I just gotta get off my butt and walk in or call them and do it. I'm not looking forward to it too much because something I just learned recently is that laser hair removal is apparently very painful. They take a high-powered laser and they zap every one of your hair follicles, and it hurts because it gets really hot. I didn't know this until very recently. I thought laser hair removal was virtually painless. So now I feel really dumb for thinking that, but oh well. But yeah, that's one of the things I want to do. I guess I'll grin and bear it through the pain, but I really want to do it. I don't think my facial hair has lightened up any purely through hormones. For some people it does. They're lucky. For a lot of people it doesn't, and unfortunately I'm one of them. It ain't. I think my body hair has slowed down a lot, but my facial hair I don't think it has. I have to shave every day, every other day at the absolute least. So yeah, I think that's one of the things I want to do this summer, is get started on that. You need several, I don't have a number, but you need several laser sessions in one place to satisfactorily rid the place of the hair. And you can only do one session a month because it is kind of hard on your skin, and sometimes your skin sort of breaks out after a session, so you can only do it, I think they usually only let you do it once a month. So it'll be at least the whole summer. Once I get started, it'll be several months of doing it, maybe even a year or 2 years, I don't remember. But anyway, that's one of the things I want to get done. And then the third pact that I want to be able to complete this summer is learn how to do my own makeup. Because I don't know how to do that yet. I've only worn makeup once, and that's when my friend Katie did it for me, and it turned out really great. It's still one of my favorite photos of myself, the photos I took when I had makeup on, and I still use it as my Facebook profile picture, and I use it as the profile picture of my second Instagram account, becoming.me.0. And yeah, I want to learn to be able to do that myself. My goal is to be able to do my own makeup in time for my graduation photos. Next year at school, when they take our graduation photos, I want to be able to wear makeup in mine and be a woman in my graduation photos. So that's the third pact. Can I get all 3 of them done this summer? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. So that's everything that I wanted to talk about in today's video. Thank you so much for your continued support and kind words and encouragement, as always. I already mentioned my second Instagram account. My main Instagram, The Maritime Man, which is just my normal hobby stuff. And the second Instagram account is gender transition related photos. So check those out if you want to. And that is all for this video. So thank you very much for watching. And boy, I can't wait to see how this turns out when I edit it on the computer with all this natural light beaming on my face. So thank you, and I will see you later.